This is just the screen recording, which should be 720p. But this is all going to be uploaded in 4K, so we're going to render it all in 4K, and we're going to do 4K at 30, 4K at 25, and 4K at 24, okay? And see if there's any difference. My point is that if you go from 30 to 24, it reduces the sharpness of the image. Now, I don't know what the frame rate of the screen recorder is going to do, but we're going to just have a look and take a picture. Okay, so this is 4K at 30. Here we go. Okay, this first little video is 4K at 30. How sharp is the background images, okay? How sharp is the back of the corral that we made, and what else we got? There we go. And how sharp is that little shed? Something like that, okay? A little down a little bit. There we go. Okay. So how sharp is that? Now this is 4K at 30. So we're going to stop that video. Go back to this 720p. Now we're going to go, and we're going to go into this and go to 25 frames per second. Okay? Here we go. So this is 25 frames per second. Come a little closer. Is it any sharper, or is it not as sharp? What do you think? Okay, are we fully in or out? There's fully in, there's fully out, and we were about halfway about in there, okay? Have an itchy ear. Sorry. Let's not have any zooming whatsoever. So that's what it's like, okay? So this is 4K at 25 frames per second, okay? So let's go stop that video, and we're going to go to 24 frames per second. Okay, so this now again is 720p. Okay, we're going to start the video again and go to 4K 24 frames per second. Now we're not zoomed in any, because if we zoom in on the 720, it doesn't look that good. Go back out again, so we're not zoomed at all. Start the video. There's the video. Okay, we're starting it, and it's 4K at 24 frames per second. What do the trees look like? Are they oversaturated? Are they too sharp? Are they not? What do you think of it? Okay, that's the way it is. Okay, so now let's stop this. Okay, we'll stop this video, and we're going to go around here. Okay, and we're going to look at some closer trees. Okay, there we go. Come down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go back to 4K at 30 frames per second. Okay, here we go. This is 4K at 30 frames per second. Okay, is it too clear? Too sharp? Don't know. Let's stop that video, and we're going to go down to 25. Stop the video. Okay, we're going to go down to 25. 25. We're going to start that video from this 720. Boom. Now 720p on the controller is just for the Mini 3 standard. The Mini 3 Pro and the 4 Pro have 1080p. That's just the way it is. But right now we're at 4K 25 frames per second. Okay, we're going to stop that video. Okay, and we're going to go into 24. Okay, and we're going to start that video. Right now we're at 720p. There we go. Now we're 4K 24 frames per second. How is that looking? Okay, we've got some closer trees. Is the contrast there? What are we doing? Okay, so go back and forth from the 4K 30, 4K 25, 4K 24. What do you think about the whole thing? Okay, let's go inside and have a look. I have no idea. Okay, there's just a theory that the lower you go, the smoother it gets. Maybe. Because all cinematic video now in film is 24 frames per second. But it's kind of hard if you're producing 24 frames per second, but you put it in a 30 frame per second timeline. It kind of messes up. and the variable speed of the variable frame rate of the controller, screen recorder, can mess you up a little bit if that's what you're using it for, okay? That's how I found this out. I found that when I was using the screen recorder in the timeline, by the end of the video, I came back to the screen recorder, it was out of sync a little bit, or it was missing frames. So, let's see what happens. Other than that, hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you feel confident, buy me a coffee, and we'll see you in the next one. I'll put some notes at the end, and as usual, read the description below. Okay? See you later.